Welcome everyone who's joined us. My name is Dr. Pankaj Vij, and this is our very first inaugural session of ICC Crack the Wellness Code for the year 2021, the year of recovery, rebound, and resilience as the planet wakes back up after this horrible pandemic that we've been dealing with for the last year. I'm one of the co-founders and the chief architect of this wellness movement, Crack the Wellness Code, or CWC. I have a strong interest and deep commitment to lifestyle medicine, and I continue to be actively involved with the American College of Lifestyle Medicine, as well as the Lifestyle Medicine Global Alliance, where we're doing some work on a global basis. This year, I'm also the president of the American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin. So I'm wearing a lot of different hats, but this is by far my favorite. And all of these organizations, ACLM, AAPIO, ICC, work together closely with CWC to support its wellness movement, a program of India Community Center, the largest community center of South Asians all across North America. Earlier, you saw a slide telling you a lot about what we've accomplished through this community-owned and community-driven wellness movement. Yes, 115 plus events till December 2025, with 350 plus ecosystem members to make an impact on over 5,500 people who then reach out to 10 times more. And this will multiply several times as we start our technology platforms to increase engagement with our online apps, more personalized content, and specialized wellness services, such as our micro-learning packages, which will be coming this year. I'd like to invite one of my mentors, Mr. Naren Bakshi, who's the co-founder and chief mentor for ICC Crack the Wellness Code, with whose help we started this movement just from the grassroots level, him and I, over 2 years ago now, followed by Som Chatterjee, who joined us as one of the co-founders and has been working day and night as our executive director. They'll share a brief message about CWC and our 2021 initiatives. And finally, we're delighted to welcome today Mr. Raj Desai, who's our fearless leader, our CEO of the India Community Center, to share with us his message on this ICC Wellness Initiative. Over to you, Mr. Bakshi.
So, Pankaj, I'm so delighted that I'm here sitting in Jaipur, listening to all this. The reason I'm in Jaipur is, of course, because of pandemic, but this year has given me an opportunity to reconnect with Ayurveda and a lot of ancient wisdom. And one of my hopes, because my father lived till 96, I'm 77, and I saw him age in a very gracious manner. So I definitely am hoping that I will be moving in that direction. But one of the challenges, Dr. Wallace, is my spirits are very high. My mind is still working, but my body sometimes is slowing down. But I don't want to accept it. That causes problems. So you need to tell us how to psychologically accept that. And my father never had that problem. He said, look, dying is nothing, no big deal. Someday we'll all die. So you have to help us how to do it. And I would love to connect you to people in India. Many of them are on the line today. So thank you very much for coming. I'm very, very proud that this movement has been supported by our community. We have not given any burden on the India Community Center. So we require continuous support from our community. And there is a lot of technology development that is happening sitting right now that will allow us to scale it up. Thank you very much.
Thank you. How about a word from Som and our CEO, Raj Desai?
So hi, welcome to this session, the inaugural session. We are really excited. We got our calendar for 2021 full up to December. We'll be sending all the participants this calendar after this session so that you know what we have, what we're up to for this entire year. after doing 115 events since we started this, reaching out to various segments. And of course, today we're going to have, very delighted to have something so significant as a landmark event for this year. I just want to tell you, there are two events that my colleagues, Soumya and Sachin, they'll be putting in the chat box. We are doing an event on vaccine, something that a lot of people are looking forward to. And this event is happening on February 6th with our partner, Stanford Care. And we have an eminent expert, Dr. Aruna Subramanian, talking about this, the vaccine. And by February 6th, there's a lot that we'll know, and there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of perspective that we need to throw on this aspect. So sign up. We'll share the link in the chat box for this event. And we're also launching our behavioral health on January 30th. So all these details would be there in the chat box. And I look forward to having you again and again. And thanks everybody for joining today. We have crossed 100 and the registration is far, far more. So it's absolutely a delight. And I know there are participants not only from the US, but rest of the world, Europe, all the time is been challenging, and there's so many from India. So this is truly a global event, and really glad to see all of you here. So over to you, Raj Desai. He's always been a pillar of support. ICC is the largest community center for South Asians in North America, and it's always a pleasure working with him. And let's hear him out, what he has to say about the entire community and what's really happening in the ICC, and how we take wellness to the next level. So over to you, Raj.
Thank you very much, Som. Thank you, Dr. Pankaj Rich, and thank you, Narenji. Appreciate the warm welcome. For me, this is just a tremendous initiative. And, greetings to all. Happy New Year. Certainly at the India Community Center, we are very much looking forward to seeing the end of this COVID restrictions and lockdowns, which has curtailed all of our on-site activities during the past year, since in fact last March. However, despite these restrictions, ICC has continued to engage our community by hosting over 50 virtual events every week, trying to keep our community engaged, involved with fitness, yoga, dancing, and all a variety of wellness, of course, a very significant part of that. And these virtual programs have allowed us to reach communities that otherwise cannot make it to a facility that we have in Milpitas or in Cupertino. And therefore, going forward, certainly what COVID has taught us is that we can perhaps come up with a hybrid model whereby we can reach communities that are not able to reach a particular site, be able to access the content, be able to participate in this kind of hybrid model. So at ICC, we are definitely learning from this past experience. I'm really delighted to join everyone this evening, especially with this Crack the Wellness Code session. It's an inaugural session of this year and focused on art of aging gracefully. And Dr. Wallace is our expert speaker. Welcome, Dr. Wallace. For ICC Wellness Initiative has not only come at a better time, but we're witnessing significant lifestyle changes that people are adopting through the learnings, through the knowledge, the experience, and the testimonials that are presented at these sessions. In 2021, calendar is now released, as Som has just mentioned, has a diverse set of topics that addresses both physical and mental health issues. So I hope everybody will continue to join and participate in these programs. In just 2.5 years, the wellness movement has really come a long way. And just in 2020, over 97 programs were delivered. So I'm really very, very excited for ICC, for the wellness team to be providing this information that is just invaluable to really allow us to make our lifestyle changes for better living. This year, of course, consolidating with doctors, participants, and also revamping the technology platform to offer the services virtually which will present new opportunities themselves, as I mentioned earlier. ICC Wellness is well positioned to take advantage of this in the interest of our community during this pandemic. We will emerge stronger and healthier with these initiatives. And in conclusion, I'd like to thank our ICC board and team members, as well as our leading co-founders, Dr. Pankaj Vij, Naren Bakshi, Som, for really taking on this initiative and making it so relevant for our community to make the changes that they should make in order to live better lifestyles. Also thanking all our speakers and volunteers who have dedicated a lot of time and effort to support us on this journey. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you, Raj. That was wonderful.